All right, we're back.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Bert and Ted's Excellent Adventure. We have new equipment. We have a shock mount for our microphone, so you're getting extra clarity. This is our 5th episode, I think, right, Ted?
I believe so. Yeah, looks like we have a new microphone.
No, this is the one we've been using.
Oh, it looks like a new one.
It looks like a new one because it's all like living in its own stand and everything. We got a desk stand and everything. We're like pretty much professional. We haven't spared any expense. Anyway, we have an awesome.
How clever! The some of the stands, some of the razors look like books, sort of built in.
Yep.
Post a picture of that later.
Yeah, we'll post a picture.
So we're gonna be focusing on animals today. That's the topic. We're gonna be taking some callers. We're gonna be discussing our favorites. We're gonna be discussing trends in the animal kingdom. They seem to keep it pretty much the same, though.
Well, yeah. Well, to us, they seem the same.
Yeah. Favorite animal?
Oh gosh, are you kidding me? You calling me out that early? The big one, the big question?
That's the big question.
Damn, man. Wow.
Let's see what happens. Okay, while you think about that, let's see what happens when you Google animals. What pops up? Looks like Animal Planet. Animal.discovery.com. Animal Planet. Pets, wild animals, dog breeds, cat breeds. So that's the first hit. And then the third or fourth hit is animals.nationalgeographic.com. And then the fifth hit is animal for the Wikipedia page of that. So
what's the definition of animal? Just anything that's not a human? Or are humans animals too?
Oh, I think humans are animals. I think we're animals, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we're animals. Animals are a major group of multicellular eukaryotic organisms of the kingdom Animalia or Metazoa. Their body plan eventually becomes fixed as they developed. Yada yada yada.
Oh, that's it. Fixed body plan.
Most known animal phyla appeared in the fossil record as marine species during the Cambrian explosion about 542 million years ago, which we don't need to get into.
Great band name, Cambrian Explosion.
It's pretty good. It's a little long, but it's good. Reminds me of Coheed and Cambria.
Oh shit! Yeah, never mind. I take it back. Not a good band.
The word animal comes from the Latin word animalis, meaning having breath. Okay.
Wow. Well, that's a great. That helps. So they respirate. There's respiration. Right? An animal has to breathe.
It comes from that, but yes.
Yeah, but is that true? So do we assume that anything that breathes is an animal, or do you have to have breath to be an animal?
There's got to be some animals that don't breathe, right?
Well, I don't know. Callers, if you call in and let us know if there are any animals that don't breathe.
They just do, well, like the smaller cellular, the amoebas of sorts. Little animals.
Do they breathe?
Yeah, I don't think amoebas do, but I don't know if they're animals.
Shit, man, there's some questions out there.
I remember when I was at Cornell, they had a biology for non-majors and a biology for majors because regular biology was so hard that if you weren't majoring in it, don't even bother taking the normal biology 101.
I can see that.
So it can get this stuff can get tricky, and I think this stuff would be covered even in the non-majors bio 101. I'm forgetting a fair amount of stuff from my general schooling.
I remember everything from my schooling, and we definitely didn't cover what's an animal and what's not. We never got to that.
I think we got to it.
No.
We got to it early.
No, we didn't. I kept asking. I remember this. I kept asking. So
I think some of my historically top animals are probably the tiger, the dolphin, the duck-billed platypus, the elephant, hippo, rhino, grizzly bear. And that's probably like, those are the top.
Those are pretty good.
Those are good.
Those are pretty good.
I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid on monkeys.
You know why?
Monkeyish.
You know,
I
yeah,
don't like the high noise.
yeah. They're annoying.
I like gorillas. They're not really. I mean, those aren't really
Gorillas
monkeys.
are cool.
But gorillas are a lot cooler than monkeys.
You know why you're not drinking the Kool-Aid of the monkeys? Because it's too close to you. It's too close to home. In other words, and it hits too close to home. You know how people say something hits too close to home?
Maybe it's sort of like an opposite attract thing.
Yeah. I mean, like snakes or like birds,
I like
probably
snakes.
like humans.
I have a pet snake.
Dad has a pet snake. Shout out to Spotty.
Shout
What's
out
up,
to
Spotty?
She's about 20 years old. She is a California king snake, black and white banded. Cool looking snake. I would suggest a Googling of California king snake. I guess they're indigenous to California and Oregon and northern Mexico. A couple of short, quick facts about them. They are non-venomous constrictors. However, they do shake their tail in sort of like a rattle type fashion. It's sort of like a scaring technique. Also, they're impervious to rattlesnake venom and eat rattlesnakes. So they cannot be killed by rattlesnake. They can also... those are the top facts about that snake.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're
You know what
badasses.
yeah.
Yeah, they get it.
I just had an idea for 2 superheroes.
California
Okay.
king snake.
Yeah, one's
But
called...
he's like cool. Like he has sunglasses because he's from California.
Exactly. One's called King Snake, and he's cool.
He's
just
California
like you said,
king
but
snake. He's got like a cool crown.
yeah, but his nemesis is rattlesnake, and but King Snake is impervious to rattlesnake's venom, so they
Got it.
kind of always fight. You know.
How does rattlesnake ever pose a real threat?
Well, rattlesnake kind of like does crimes
He
against
can
normal.
get him. Like if he gets the jump on him, he can swallow him whole real quick. But the venom won't kill him.
Well, yeah, it's also one of those things where you know how like 2 superheroes can like basically fight all day and no one will win.
Yeah.
But what it comes down to is basically, you know, rattlesnake doing evil things against humanity, like crashing a bus or like biting normal humans,
Right.
and then King Snake has to come in and try and.
And I think a lot of it too is one of those things where, yeah, the king snake could kill the rattlesnake, but it's like the cop can't shoot the burglar who's running away with his gun in his pants. Like he can't do it. He has to wait for a time where he's actually in danger.
Right.
You know, so maybe like a later episode is him and like, you know, kind of forcing him to get in like a real.
Well, King Snake's good. Maybe he doesn't even. Maybe he can't even kill him. Maybe that's like one of those things where you know how like a lot of.
Well, he's only gonna kill him in like a self-defense fashion.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is good. This is good.
Yeah.
That's a good spin-off.
Any comic book artists want to get started on that?
Yep.
Just go for it.
Yep. Ben House. Shout out to Ben House.
What's up, Ben House? How's it going, man?
What's up, bro? What's up?
Ooh, I want to hit the what pops up for news under animals because I saw what appeared to be a possibly funny headline.
That could be interesting. Yeah, my favorite animals.
This one's not funny. Animal rights extremists in federal custody for murder for hire plot. That's not funny.
No. I'm not seeing the humor angle there.
Animal advocates protest shelter defunding. It's kind of funny. Guess it's not funny, is it? Like something funny could have happened at the protest. Like maybe they ran out of bagels. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't there.
No. A lot of fun.
Animal sex question stuns school ethics inquiry.
That could be good.
Whoa, classes by asking a witness if she approved of a philosopher who justified sexual relations between humans and animals. It's from the Australian. I think things are a little bit looser down there.
Oh yeah. Dude, that's a daily issue for them.
Yeah.
Do they fuck animals? It's like
Because,
you're out in the bush.
I think it's because there's not a lot going on. There's the whole sheep thing.
Yep.
But also, I'm not sure, but I think kangaroos are about the same size as us. And like could be mistaken as a person. If there's a kangaroo in a bar and like you walked up the jukebox and it was there, you could mistake it for like a good looking girl for a second. Because they're blonde.
Yep. And they're soft.
Yeah, I think that's what happens. I don't know.
I mean, the thing is, if you're that lonely and there's like a large furry thing.
So you're the philosopher who's justifying sex relations between human and animals.
I'm not gonna like.
You're playing avocado diavola.
Yes. Yes, I'm playing the avocado role here. So yeah, my favorite animals would probably be I like hawk. I like raven because my name means raven.
Cool.
I like bears.
Bears are tight.
What else do I like? I don't know. I mean, gosh, I mean.
What wasn't the big cats? Can we get into the big? I think tigers are the best. I think their coat is cool.
Tigers are cool.
Fucking awesome.
They're a little ubiquitous though. They're a little overplayed.
When was the last time you saw a live tiger?
I don't know.
LA Zoo, probably 2 years ago.
Probably. But I would go probably like a puma. What's the black one? Panther. Panther. Those are cool. You know what I like? I like the I like rams or like those mountain goats that go up on the and they like kind of run around, right on the really steep areas.
Those are cool.
Yeah, I like those.
Those are cool. I think we saw one in Montana or South Dakota or something.
Nice.
I like how they do the headbutting thing.
I love that.
Yeah,
love
badass.
that. So cool.
Badass.
You can just see the
Badass.
You can see the pounds of torque or whatever that they're generating.
Torque.
Dodge Ram. Used to be a man couldn't drive a truck without getting his feet wet. Most in class horsepower.
Best in class. Beat Chevy 4 times out of 10.
Used to be a man couldn't.
Wolves are cool.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. I like wolves.
Yeah, wolves are cool.
You know, there's some like
domestic wolf mixes and wolves.
Yep.
I saw one in Portland once.
You know, some people say like the whole like apparently I've read this that apparently the whole thing about like alpha male and like first of all like alpha males like someone was saying like alpha males like don't like alpha wolves don't behave the same way that we think they do.
And then when we were talking about the gray with Ashton.
Yeah, and then B. Yeah, that was the one thing. That was the one thing. What's up, Ashton? Shout out to Ashton.
AP, what's up, kid?
We went day clubbing down at the mall the other day with AP. It was great.
Yeah, we almost pulled some numbies down at the Barnes and Noble.
Yep. That's another podcast though. But one thing I also read about the wolves was that. Oh, they don't actually. Oh well. You know how people say lone wolf? Like that guy's a lone wolf.
Yes.
That guy's a lone wolf.
Yes.
Well, don't they go in packs? So why would it be a lone wolf?
I think the lone wolf is the odd thing.
So that's the exception.
Yes, it's a thing, but that lone wolf is not typical. Just as the human is analogously not typical.
Like the lone human is not typical?
We're a pack animal too, but there is such thing as the lone wolf who's wandering around, and then it's like, oh, if there's like, a person wandering around alone, they're the lone wolf.
Right. Are there lone wolves?
There's a couple. There's a few.
There's Steve.
There's 6, yeah. They have them tagged.
Yeah, they're all tagged.
Which ones are how many?
There's Steve, Rod.
I'm just going to Google how
Hubert, Jenny, and Cecilia.
Yeah. And Dorothy. I'm gonna Google how many lone wolves are there. Should probably get a
yes
a good Yahoo answer type thing.
Oh, did you? By the way, speaking of lone wolves, did you see that story that that there was a wolf up in Oregon that attacked him and he came down to California? It was just what we were talking about. It was a lone wolf.
Oh, really?
It was called like what was it called? They called them like Journey or like Venture or something like that. Like people like emailed in, and I think it was Journey.
So they track him on like a website. That'd be cool.
Well, yeah, you can like track him, and you can like
Can we donate money to something?
You can donate money to him.
Don't say no more. I just want to donate money to. Just show me a PayPal account and I'll.
It's journey@lonewolf.com.
A lone wolf is a wolf that lives independently rather than with others as a member of a pack. The term is also used in reference to people who exhibit characteristics of introversion or a strong preference for independence.
Strong preference for
In the animal kingdom, lone wolves are typically older wolves driven from the pack, perhaps by an alpha male, or young adults in search of a new territory. Oh, so they're ostracized.
Okay.
They're the ostracized wolf.
Okay.
Outcast wolf.
Interesting.
Occasionally, a lone wolf will encounter another lone wolf of the opposite sex, and the two may start a new pack. Which is a movie right there.
That's hot. That's a movie.
Which is a cool animated movie.
Oh my gosh.
Like at the same time, the whole act one is intercut in between why like they're ostracized. Like the girl wolf isn't pretty, and all the sorority wolves are mad at her. She goes off into the woods. The guy wolf, he's too cool or something, and but he's not good at sports. But he's like really good at guitar, but like nobody knows it because he's not going to play the guitar in front of everyone.
Yep.
And they sort of kick him out.
Yep.
And like on page 15, they meet each other. And then it's just sort of like a regular rom-com from there on out.
Did they meet on 15?
Yeah.
I said they meet on 35. I say let's go slightly.
They like have a chance fun meet, like little meet.
Okay, that's.
And they hate each other.
Yeah, and then they go.
You know what they do on page 15?
What?
They argue over like a moose carcass. I also like mooses, by the way.
Good.
Put down mooses.
Okay, everyone, for people who are keeping score at home.
Mooses are tight.
Plural of moose.
Also,
meese. Is that meese? I saw a pack of meese.
Yeah, I think it's like mongoose.
Yep, mongoose.
What else do I like? I like marine life. I've already mentioned dolphins, but
marine life's amazing, isn't it?
it's really tight, man.
Yeah.
It's really tight. I need to get back into scuba diving.
Question: underwater cities. How far are we away?
Well, there's Atlantis.
Right. That was
New ones?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, the movie Waterworld with Kevin Costner, they got it pretty right. Like, that's scientists have been like just endorsing that. It's just like we're done as far as research. We know when it's going to happen, how it's going to play out.
It's like electric cars. We have the technology.
Yes.
It's basically just our own shitty corporations that are.
When people at the universities, at the research centers, are trying to get into more like figuring out what's going to happen as far as Waterworlds in the future, they basically say like the work's done. Go check out Waterworld. Wait 60 years. Then we have more work to do. But up until the point of the first couple of Waterworlds, like that's about the way it plays out. It's like it's essentially a documentary.
Yeah. It's funny because people love to make fun of it, and yet
because it costs a lot, but that doesn't mean it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not a good movie.
Exactly.
It's not a good movie.
Right. The science was right on.
The science was very good. So maybe it was a great thing. It wasn't a good movie. Yeah.
Because they didn't spare any expense on the scientists. I think they had.
Dude, the budget was $300 million.
$40 million of that went to the scientists.
$40 million of it was scientists and research.
Yep.
They put up about $100 million on P&A, which is a lot for back then. And I think
craft services.
I think a lot went to the soundtrack.
A lot went to the soundtrack,
and a lot for music clearances.
Also, craft services was about $30 million too, because
it had to float.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There had to be a lot of stuff that was.
Kevin Costner is also very specific about his diet too.
Yeah.
He only ate seaweed.
Speaking of eating seafood, I have a long fantasy about the restaurant where there is a tank at your table, and you get small
fishing lines,
and you just get to sort of just throw it. If you want to see like a good prototype for that, if you go to the Coral Tree Cafe in Brentwood, there is they have tables that are sort of like almost like a fireplace scenario, where the middle has what you could almost fill with water, but they don't have it with water. It's just sort of like you can light it or something. But it's like the middle of the table is a glass sort of enclosure. I'd like to do that, but I'll just like have a pool to the side where you can strap on some fins and a harpoon gun and jump in and maybe kill some fish with the harpoon gun, and then catch some like spiny lobsters off the bottom of the pool, hop back to your table, throw them on the grill, hibachi Korean barbecue style, and then you're also like, oh, do I still want a trout? And when you get in the restaurant, the restaurant will be like, sir, would you like freshwater? Are you like freshwater seating, or would you like saltwater seating? And then the freshwater will be a little bit cheaper. It'll just be trout and salmon, and then and then the other one will have halibut, which some people call halibu. A lot of people drop the T.
Yep.
My friend Juice. What's up, Juice?
Juice. Milky Justice. Milky Justice.
What's up, guys? So that's a straunt that I want to do later in life. And to sort of catch your own seafood. And
we're close to that.
That technology and funding, that's about 2 years away.
And you've been stuck in legislation on that for.
Yeah.
You're still trying to find a state where you can do that.
A lot of states their restaurant zoning and like a lot of their sort of, red tape, antiquated laws, sort of the way Pennsylvania will have like weird laws from like the past. They won't let a patron kill the food on site.
Right. And you've experimented with different kind of zoning stuff where you have almost 2.
Yeah.
And that's not kind of like a conveyor belt or.
Yeah.
So we've narrowed it down to Wyoming. Wasn't it Wyoming that basically?
Wyoming, yeah, which is funny because it's not a great seafood state.
It's a landlocked state.
It's a landlocked state, so the freshwater thing's fine. There's streams there.
Yeah. Have you heard this? This news that's going around about sushi and specifically tuna? People saying that we're overusing, overfishing tuna, and so we're very well likely looking at a situation where, within our lifetime certainly, but even maybe like 5 or 10 years, we might be looking at a real shortage of tuna.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck, I think I've heard rumblings of that, and I try to put it into the denial folder.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, we're getting a call here.
Oh, nice.
I don't know who it is, but we're gonna see. Hello.
Hello. Hi. Is Bert and Ted there?
Hey, Dave. What's up, buddy?
Hey, man. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I heard that you guys were talking about animals. Is that currently happening?
Yeah, animals are tight, man.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love animals.
What's your favorite? I remember yours was you like monkeys.
Still got it. Yeah, monkeys.
Nice. I was just saying how I haven't like completely drunk the Kool-Aid on the monkeys because I don't know, but they're cool.
Yeah, yeah. Is Bert there?
What's up, Dave?
Hey, Bert. How you doing? What kind of animals do you like?
Gosh, I like random monkeys. I mean, random monkeys.
I like random monkeys.
I like certain
better than specific monkeys. I hate those types.
I like certain individual monkeys. I don't like to like throw them into a.
Right.
I like random animals or raminals.
Raminals, yeah. Oh, portmanteau of the day. Nice work. I haven't had one today, so now that's going to be it.
Nice. Yeah,
what kind of, hey, are you guys getting a lot of traffic there? I was afraid that the lines would be tied up here with the topic of animals.
The switchboards are lighting up. Yes. I recognize your number, and I sort of shot it through.
Straight to the top of the queue. Thank you.
Yeah. So how are your pet dogs doing?
They're good. I'm sitting here with one of them. One of them's on the bed. It's Alfie. He likes to sleep on the bed. He's right here. And Lola sleeps under the bed, which is peculiar, but, what do you do?
Shelter. I feel like that's a...
Hey, I've got a good animal joke. Would you like to hear it? I tell this to my kids all the time.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, here we go. You guys ready?
Yep.
You got to be ready for a good laugh, though.
Okay.
hold on.
All right,
Okay.
You sound ready. Okay. So a polar bear walks into a bar, as they do, and sits down, and the bartender comes up and doesn't think much about a polar bear being in his bar and says, hello there, sir, what can I get for you? And the polar bear says, I'll take a rum and Coke. And the bartender kind of goes, well, okay. What's with the huge paws? And the polar bear says, he's born with them.
Oh.
Wait.
It's PAUSD versus PAWS is the punchline. You get that one?
Oh, nice. That's good.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no, maybe that got lost in translation. The pause between rum and Coke was not me cutting out. That was me purposely pausing.
Okay, yeah, no, I got it now. It's good.
Got that one.
So I missed what the polar bear said right after with the huge pause.
Oh, when the bartender says, what's with the huge paws?
Yeah.
Oh, the polar bear says, these, born with them.
Oh, okay, got it.
Referring to his paws on his hands.
Got it. I like that.
Movie doesn't take this much explaining. It's better in person, I swear. It's a great
No,
one. So you can
I like it.
You have to take sort of an aw shucks approach to it, like a Kyle Zimmerman type, and just hold your paws up and go, these, born with them. You know?
Yeah.
Kind of that type of attitude to it, though.
Yeah, that one's good.
I've got one for you, Dave.
I thought it was
Go ahead.
I thought it was gonna be something having to do with how the polar bears are on Coke cans all the time. Like he was gonna be like, I'll take a rum and a me.
Right,
Like,
and then, yeah.
Like in his world, they just prefer to Coca-Cola is like, give me a one of
like
us.
the me cans.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty
I can see
good.
how that would have worked. Actually, maybe I could revamp that so that would actually be a secondary punchline.
Yeah, no, but you could just have the story keep going, and then the bartender could be like, "Oh, ha ha ha! No, I meant when you were talking that you paused a lot," and he was like, "Oh no, I was just trying." And then the polar bear goes, "No, I was thinking about whether I should use this lame joke I thought of because I'm always on Coke cans. I was just gonna say I'll have a rum and me, and then I just said."
I think there's probably also.
Way better.
There's also a cocaine white powder North Pole joke in there.
There's a lot. There's really a lot you can do with the secondary and tertiary jokes. You can go from there. It just doesn't end.
Very
It
cool.
feels good to laugh again, doesn't it?
Oh God, I hadn't laughed in years.
It's been a while. Oh man, I'm in stitches right now. I'll tell you.
My doctor said I couldn't laugh. I couldn't laugh anymore. He said
Not physically. It was like a punishment.
No, that was my that was my psychologist. My psychologist said I couldn't laugh as a punishment. My doctor says I can't laugh. He says my next laugh could be my last.
Well, you're living life to the fullest then. So don't laugh now, and who knows? Maybe you won't wake up, but it'll be worth it.
Exactly.
Bert, what was your joke?
Well, I was gonna say, here's a joke. So, what's the difference between an eagle and a dolphin?
An eagle and a dolphin?
Yep.
Eagle's a bird, and dolphin is a mammal.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I don't know. That was an anti-joke. What is the
one of them supports dog killers.
Which one?
The Eagles, because of the football team.
Wow.
No, I didn't even put the two together there.
Yeah.
Well, you can go to the football. I wasn't even thinking of football level with that.
Me neither, especially because football season's over. Thank God.
I've been watching a lot of Da Vinci Code, so I'm thinking like 2 steps ahead on a lot of these things. Sorry.
I was like 5 behind.
I've been watching a lot of Nat Treasure, so I'm just sort of like running it through this little. What's the punchline to that though?
Eagle flies through the air, dolphin flies through the ocean.
What?
That was an anti-joke. I mean, that's a fact.
Yeah, that's
it's a stupid joke. It's still
alive over there? I'm worried about Bert dying. Any moment now, he's still there.
He's
Oh man, this is great. I don't want to tie up your lines. If you have other calls coming in, you got to take them. But
we're good.
So tell Dave, what's your next T-shirt? Do you have an idea for that, or?
I was thinking actually.
We do. Oh, go ahead. You have something.
Now we're talking about animals. What about just like some awesome ones where it's just like a picture of a dolphin and just says dolphin underneath? You remember Oliver Mercer? I was in band with him and he had a shirt that said trumpet on it and then had a picture of a trumpet.
I like that.
Yeah. And he played trumpet.
Object.
Yeah.
You can tell what it is. There's no need to spell it out, but then they went for it.
Yeah. I had a T-shirt that had a picture of a trumpet on it, and then below it said penis.
Speaking of great shirt ideas, Nick Storkey suggested I start making tuxedo shirts.
Yes.
I don't know if he's being serious or not, because those exist. Those are everywhere.
Those are.
I I don't know where you can't find those, but he thinks that I should start making those, which is a great Nick Storkey suggestion.
Those are kick butt. Yeah, dude, I miss Rick Storkey.
No, don't make those. Don't make those.
No, I'm
not going to. You can get them for $5 ASAP.
Yeah.
It's so funny that he would suggest that.
I say do it, but you mix it up just like a little bit and like make it a normal necktie on like a like you try to fool people more with it. How's that? Like a normal red and white striped necktie on like a normal blue dress shirt, but a t-shirt. So like you're really like probably able to fool some people.
Okay. So
That's even worse. That's even worse than the t-shirt.
I don't know. It's not terrible.
It's still a t-shirt.
I don't like it.
It's still a t-shirt, but it's a t-shirt that's instead of it's the business dress attire rather than the black tie.
It's a shitty idea. I just thought it over. It's a shitty idea. We're not gonna make that.
So wait, what was your real idea though, Dave? For a new one?
We have one this weekend. We're gonna do Vice Riot shirts for Ben and Shawnee and the boys. So we're gonna get some band T-shirts for them.
That's cool.
The requisite black shirt with white ink. For the heavy metal and the hard rock band.
When's their next gig? You know it?
It's on. I believe it's on the 16th.
All right, guys. Portland people, Vice Riot on the 16th.
Absolutely. So hopefully people will make sure they hear this by then, and we'll get them out to the show, and they'll pick up a shirt. Get a little band swag as they would.
Yeah.
So there's that. We have a Bill Walton shirt that's coming out. Enough about the shirts that are coming out though. How do you like the ones that you guys have?
They're very cool, man. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
I wear mine to pick up basketball, and it was a big hit last week, actually.
Okay. So I was wondering if you would get a lukewarm reception, maybe being in Los Angeles with the Blazer gear.
No, people quite like the Crash one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because like right now Lakers fans, like it's early in the season. I guess we're at 1-1 with them. There's not like a lot of like serious shit talking between Blazers Lakers fans. Like the Lakers fans feel like they have other fish to fry, so to speak.
And the Lakers are doing shitty.
I didn't even know they were Laker fans anymore. I thought everyone was a Clippers fan now.
To a degree, to a degree, but people are still. Yeah, I think the Lakers fans are sort of like they're sort of in a hibernation period in general because the Clippers are good, but the Lakers are doing shitty, and also, but it's like if you wear some Blazer stuff into a Laker bar right now, people will just be like, oh, okay. It's like they're fair weather in a standing down way. Like Lakers fans will be like, if the Lakers aren't doing well, they're not going to be in your face wearing their Kobe jersey. They'll sort of like. Think about other shit.
Like so, yeah.
And then wait until the playoffs hit, or assuming they make it. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you. They're their own breed of animal, if you would.
They are, man. They are.
Yeah.
Boo, Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Although you know who I think is a great slam dunker, who's in LA. Speaking of the Clippers, I think Blake Griffin is one of the best.
He is the Prince of the American Slam Dunk. Is that what you refer to him as?
I think people are calling him that. I think I've heard that thrown around.
Okay, because I think I picked that up from you, and I called him that. I went to the Clippers game last week with a buddy of mine, and I called him that, and he loved it.
Nice.
And so I don't know if that came from you or elsewhere, but he's taking that with him, and it's spreading. It's viral. It's such a great term. And again, I don't know where that came from other than you.
Neither do I.
Fantastic. And I'll tell you what, that guy can jump 100 feet. Straight up.
He's the best. He's I don't know. It's like he's the Prince of the American Slam Dunk or something. He's just he soars.
Yeah, exactly. And Christopher Paul good at basketball as well.
Chris Paul's good. Yeah, C3PO's good. I mean, but Blake Griffin, like, there's the things that are cool. Like, all right, I like loud rock and roll. I like high flying slam dunks.
Yeah,
I like pretty girls in short denim skirts. I like red. I like rare steaks. I like Blake Griffin. Slam dunks. Sorry.
Did you say denim skirts?
Yeah.
I have a denim skirt.
Denim what?
I have a denim skirt. I have a denim skirt. Yeah. I never wear it.
Those are shorts.
Those are shorts with sewing on each part of this. The 2-part skirt.
Hey, Ted, he did this slam dunk where he jumped up and he put the ball up like above his head and then he slam dunked it in the hoop. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah.
He brought it up and like slammed it. Like he didn't even touch anything other than it almost caught the net on fire.
Like he threw it through real fast.
Yeah, and like with his hands, you know what I mean? Like up above his head and then through the hoop.
That's so tight.
He's like NBA Jam in this bitch, dude.
Lob Town.
It was like NBA Jam. That's right. He jumped up and then jumped off the top of the backboard and then did a backflip and came back down and dunked himself.
They have to put lead weights in his shoes. They do. Nike told me that they put lead weights in his shoes because David Stern told them they had to because he was jumping out of arenas. I believe.
That's right. He naturally wears a size 12, but then they give him a size 17 full of lead. That's exactly what happened.
Exactly. And then he's mortal.
They make him wear a lead denim skirt.
That's what it is.
Well, all right, man. We're gonna call back this dude Jordan and then try to wrap this up soon because we've been doing how long have we been doing this? 35 minutes.
36 minutes.
Cool.
Perfect length for a podcast. All right, get the Jordan guy on the phone. Hey guys, it was great chatting. I'm gonna go watch some Jersey Shore. I don't know about you guys, but I'm still trying to get back into this new season.
Nice. What season is this? 5 or something?
4 or 5? I don't really know. It's really lost its momentum.
No way.
So we'll see if they can regain that.
No way.
I can't believe. I'm incredulous at this point, but I think it's gonna be back. I can't believe it. But I think it's on Twitter.
Dude, I hope fucking that you and I and all of our generation just grows old with these folks. Like it just goes on for like 30 seasons and shit, you know?
They say it's gonna be the new Simpsons. It's 20, 26 seasons it should last, though. We'll see.
There should be a semi-scripted movie.
Semi-scripted as opposed to what?
Yeah, like the Jackass movies.
Yeah, because it's so off the cuff.
Oh yeah, it's completely.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right, homie.
That phone call. It's an honor. It's a pleasure to be part of your show, and I can't wait for the next one.
All right, my man.
Bye, Dave.
All right, boys.
See you guys.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave Cummings.
Dave Cummings.
Cool. Good to hear from him. Engaged. Congrats on the engagement.
Yes,
Dave.
congrats on the engagement. Big news. Big news.
So very
He's also
cool.
doing some cool T-shirts. If you're friends with him on Facebook, he's doing these cool kind of independent style T-shirts that he makes with different kind of iconic. It's mostly blazers these days, but he has other designs. But it's like iconic blazers and stuff like that. So cool stuff. Thanks, Dave. Good to talk to you.
Cool, man. We'll see if we can get Jordan Lash on the phone. This guy's gonna have some gems as far as animals.
This guy tells you how it is. It's ringing.
Hello?
Jordan.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you're on the podcast. Our topic is animals.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, Facebook. How's it going, podcast?
What's up, man?
What's up, Jordan?
How's it going?
Good, dude.
Yeah. Just watching the NBA games here.
Who won the Lakers game?
Winding down. Actually, okay, see this.
Nice. Well, yeah.
I'm like the sports update in the podcast. Like,
I would hope so.
OKC over the Lakers. Miami over Jeremy Lin.
Well, OKC has the best record in the league, right?
But animals. Well, what's the discussion delved into tonight?
Basically, we're going through everyone's favorite animal.
Everyone's favorite animal?
It's sort of a jumping off point.
I don't have that. I have a story I told in audition for PetSmart.
For what?
You want that? There's a PetSmart commercial where I had to tell my favorite animal story.
Yeah, let's hear this.
And I was at the St. Louis Zoo, and I was hearing like moaning. And I was like probably 6 years old. And I turn the corner, and it's like the first thing you see in the zoo is 2 rhinos just going at it. And like I hear it's pretty strange to see rhinos going at it. I don't know, man. It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Actually. I don't want to really work glue on your podcast, but
no, were they doing it?
I don't think I got the audition because I told that, and like there's a 6-year-old girl auditioning right next to me when I told that. So
wow,
didn't get the family vibe in the audition.
Were they doing? Were the rhinos doing it in sort of a canine style, or like an equine style?
I mean, I guess it was a doggy style, but you can only call it rhino style.
Yeah, sort of a standard mountain.
It was more the noises I remember than anything. Like, the noises are like kind of like Silence of the Lambs, you know.
Can you do one of the noises for us real quick?
Yeah, I'm not really good at animal noises. Don't you remember how bad I was at snoring in Scribes?
Yeah, exactly. No,
Like the noises, but it was just like like sort of like a Tyrannosaurus in Jurassic Park.
So
It wasn't just screaming from eating an animal, it's screaming just really.
Were the zookeepers
really
playing? Were the zookeepers like setting the mood by playing slow jams or anything? Was there anything that's like that humans do too that we can sort of see as like an Animalia like universal?
I just remember like teenagers in front of me laughing, and then I had to pretend like I didn't know what was going on. Like my mom's like, "Oh, they're hugging." I was like, "Yeah, mom. I don't know what sex is."
You didn't know what it was, but you knew that it was weird.
I grew up in the time of the internet. Of course, I knew what it was.
You weren't 6 when the internet was out.
Maybe it was like, yeah.
Did you get Jordan? Jordan, did you get a hard on?
It's a fair
No,
question.
it wasn't erotic, but it's the fact that bestiality porn still exists. I wonder why there isn't just more just animal porn. Like why people just don't watch the Discovery Channel more.
I'd agree with that.
Same delving off the blue.
I like animal porn, dude.
I like the.
I'm directing this podcast. So yeah, you got any more questions about the rhino?
Yeah, I want to know more about this audition where you were. Was this sort of like in Swingers when he's trying out for the same part as like a 14-year-old? Like, why were you in the same?
It was just one of those stupid auditions where you go in there and like you tell a story, you don't read, you don't act.
Oh, okay. So they didn't know. They didn't know who they were.
Tell the story on camera.
They didn't know who they were looking for.
My best story, and I was like, damn it! But they called in like a middle-aged woman for like probably a mom, and then a girl for my a daughter. And then she gave me like a really creepy smile, like I don't know. I felt like I crossed maybe a line.
Who gave you the creepy smile?
See, you thought you were just gonna get me off guard, and I'm just giving you guys gold right now.
Yeah, this is good stuff. No, this is good. This is good podcast radio.
It's going.
Who gave you the creepy smile?
What minute am I into this podcast? Like hour 8?
No, we're at minute 42. We've only taken one other call.
How long do you guys go for?
We'll go for about 3. We'll go for about 3 hours 15.
Yeah, 3 hours.
3 hours. All right.
And we can cut that up into about 40 episodes.
You're right in the golden period. You're right in the golden period right now.
So favorite animal? That's the question you've been going with. What?
Yeah.
You got any interesting? I'm a dog. That's not interesting. American guy licking a dog. I don't want to just give you something like that.
What kind of dog? I think dogs are cool. We've almost overlooked them because they're so cool and standard. What kind of dog? Saint Bernard?
I guess I always had golden retrievers. Like I go with the dog I always had.
What's the difference between a golden retriever and a yellow lab? Anyone know?
No difference.
Really?
Yep.
Probably
same dog.
not.
I feel like the golden retriever is like a little bit more thin. The yellow lab is thicker.
If you're like one of the people I worked with on that pit boss show, like PA on that first day, they know. Because those people know like everything about dogs.
Can we patch them in?
Patch them in?
Yeah. Do you have their
I remember I couldn't touch the dogs. Like, can't touch the dogs.
That's fucked up. Was he afraid that you would start?
Let the guy touch the dog.
Was it a sex?
It's the life of being a PA, man.
Was it a sexual thing?
What?
Was there a sexual reason you couldn't touch it, or?
Well, actually, Bert, it wasn't me. But
sex has come up more than one would think.
Had quite a set on him, man. He was a stud, man.
Okay.
So maybe that was part of it. I don't know.
So he wasn't neutered or spayed.
Oh hell no. You see Pit Boss, that dude. He's
I have not seen. I don't know what. Forgive my ignorance. I don't know what Pit Boss is, to be honest. I'm gonna be straight up.
Yeah, I didn't watch. It's like he rehabilitates pits. He's a little person from South Central.
Oh, so it's about pit bulls or pit?
It's on Animal Planet, I think.
Oh, okay, got it. Isn't there a dog person named Cesar or something?
But I think they always had to shoot around the balls on the show because like they were like just out there, like you couldn't. You're just dog will walk around the crafty table like, you know, hey man, I'm a star.
That's cool.
Okay, there you go.
Cool.
But yeah, dogs are pretty badass.
Yeah, dogs are cool, man.
Long story short.
You know what's cool is the Dalmatian.
What's up?
Have you seen Dalmatians? They have the spots on them.
Yeah, well, of course, I've seen 101 Dalmatians, the Disney classic.
Yeah.
Live and cartoon version.
I think those dogs are really cool, but I also think that they're kind of too skinny. Like, I think if you could get that...
They're kind of like, well, greyhounds, man. Have you ever been to a dog track?
Yes, I have, actually. In Portland, they have them.
Greyhounds, those dogs are like anorexic dogs, too.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely... they're definitely built like that. Yeah, those are super lithe and...
Well, they're bred for speed is the thing with greyhounds.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you understand.
And they have.
I understand why they're not racing like golden retrievers.
Well, they have huge cocks too.
I didn't notice. I was too busy focused on the little rabbit that goes around. You know, the dog's little Rusty.
Yeah.
The one that was called the Palm Beach dog track by the airport, Rusty.
You know what I like? I like when they have those Yahoo News stories and like human interest or animal interest or whatever on the light side of the news where the mama Bengal tiger adopts like the baby kiwi bird, or like, you know, two animals that aren't normally going to get along end up being friends.
Oh yeah.
I like that a lot. I like when,
it's like a Disney movie in real life. When it's like
yeah, like when it's like this this 15-year-old gorilla mom, you know, lost her baby, but like, you know, adopted a wolf cub, you know.
Are you talking about crossbreeding, Jordan?
What's up?
You talking about crossbreeding?
No. Well, actually, it's, have you ever like checked? You know, like what is it in Napoleon Dynamite?
Liger.
Animal?
Liger.
Those are like all real. Have you ever seen like a whelphin, like a dolphin and a whale?
Yeah. Ligers are, yeah. They have those. There's certain things that can breed together and certain things can't.
Like a tiger and a zebra.
There's certain things that can breed together and certain things can't. Like a mule is half horse, half donkey.
The whale and the dolphin. That's legit.
I haven't seen that, but yeah, there's certain things that are close enough.
That's a Google image search for you, my friend.
Okay, so what's it called? A whelphin?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Whelphin? I can't remember the stuff.
What do you think about tigers? I think tigers are pretty cool.
Yeah, I think they have. Yeah. Tigers are pretty badass.
Those are I mean, just the coat on those things. It's orange and black.
It's too long. The coat's too long on a tiger. That's why I like the puma panther. It's shorter.
Well, puma and panther. There's like 8 names for the same thing. It's puma panther,
lynx.
cougar.
Lynx.
No, lynx is different. Lynx looks like a bobcat because it has the tufts.
A cougar is like a hot older woman.
Yeah.
And they started to do.
But it's also an animal.
Hey, I think we're getting another caller. Jordan, you mind if we hop off and take another caller?
Oh, hold on.
Go ahead. I hope I gave you something, man.
Okay, I appreciate that. It was good, man.
I like on the fly here.
Very cool.
You just me off guard. All right, man. All right, guys, have a great podcast. Animal.
Keep in touch.
You know,
all right.
Animal.
I'll call you this weekend.
Cool. Animals are our future. That's what I'm going to leave you with right there.
Nice. Okay.
Bye, Jordan. Thanks.
Okay. Jordan Lash, everyone.
Okay, we're getting another one here coming in from Oregon, somewhere in Oregon.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Hey, you're on the podcast, Bert and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Hey, this is Ted.
Hey, this is Josh. I'm calling from Oregon.
Oh, hey.
Wow, long distance.
Yeah, I had to dial your area code.
Oh man, that's a pain in the ass. Well, we appreciate you going out of your way to put in the area code too.
Yeah, totally.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing just fine.
Cool. So
So we're talking about animals.
yeah, we're talking about animals.
That's what I understand.
You got any thoughts, any opinions, any kind of yays or nays?
Well, what specifically would the question be regarding animals?
What's your favorite one?
Probably a dog.
Okay.
However, I'm not somebody who likes dogs and doesn't like cats, because I also like cats quite a bit. So it's hard for me to say my favorite, but I like both dogs and cats, and I probably would go with dogs.
Nice. All right. So how about wild animals?
You know, I think cats are cool if they weren't so like dainty and like fragile. I think the look of a cat is cool, and I want to like, you know, if they domesticate like a medium sized one, like the size of a bobcat, but I think they do that and they end up like clawing their owner. But I still think if you could get like a cool pet, and I've long fantasized about having like a pygmy hippo, like a hippo that's the size of like a small dog that you could just have in your bathtub and you could take on walks. Or you could have a small giraffe that's exactly the same proportions as a normal giraffe, but you have them like feed off like a small tree in your living room, like a ficus. You know, like that technology shouldn't be that far away. I don't want to play God, but you know, I do. But I do. I want the scientists to play God, so I can buy one of these. But imagine.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know,
what I like about cats is the way they look. I think they're kind of exotic looking, and I know somebody who has an exotic cat in their house, and so far it hasn't hurt them. But it is a pretty gorgeous animal.
Oh, one of the slightly bigger ones, like the exotic, as in like wild sort of.
It's about twice the size of a normal house cat.
Oh, like a caracal.
Maybe I don't know if I can remember the breed, but It's got a gorgeous coat. It's a really amazing animal.
Very cool.
But I think they're actually illegal to have where I live, so it's not an option for me.
Huh. Well, I wouldn't tell anyone.
Well,
yeah.
I appreciate that, but nonetheless.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to cancel that order then for you.
Don't send me an exotic cat.
Stop sending people exotic cats. They don't always want them. They usually want them.
I'm not in a position.
They usually want them, but sometimes they don't. You can't keep saying.
I would love to have it, but this is not the right time in my life. Don't send this cat.
Oh my gosh.
Send the cat.
Okay. I just clicked.
Don't send the cat. I swear to God.
I'm reading subtext. It's like, oh, I don't want another slice of pie. You know, you keep talking about that last slice of pie at dinner. You know, someone wants that last slice of pie, but they don't want it, but they want to be offered the pie. So we'll send the big cat.
No. When I say don't send the cat, I'm not winking my eye. I swear, I don't want this cat.
All right, fair.
Oh my gosh.
Just send one.
So you guys have pretty cool animals. Where you're in Bandon? Is that where you live, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have raccoons and stuff. In fact, we accidentally trapped a raccoon on our front porch. We had a trap set out to catch a cat that had been living under our house, and we caught the cat. And then we ended up catching a raccoon like 2 days later, and it freaked me out, and I had to have my friend come get it.
Wow. What happened?
Yeah. I woke up, and I look out the window onto our front porch, and there is an insanely big raccoon doing figure eights inside of a cage.
Wow.
Yeah.
What kind of bait did you guys use? Like a peanut butter or like a
cat food?
Okay. Was it a feral wild cat or was it a domestic cat?
The cat that we caught was a kitten that had been living under our house, and I was afraid it was going to become feral and live under there for years. And so I just thought that it's better off just catch it and bring it in the house, and so that's what we did.
Oh, cool. So you guys have adopted it?
Yeah.
That's a great story.
Yeah, it worked out good.
Yeah. Wow. What's its name?
Its name is Kathy. It's named after my Aunt Kathy and my wife's Aunt Kathy. Both of us have Aunt Kathy.
Wow.
And my wife's Aunt Kathy is the one who owns the exotic cat that I told you about.
Wow.
Whoa.
It's sort of coming full circle.
Yeah.
I like this story a lot.
Beautiful.
That's cool.
I brought it home. I brought it home.
Did you guys also adopt the raccoon?
No, I had my brother-in-law come get that thing off my damn porch and get rid of it because I can't handle that kind of thing.
Raccoons are the cleanest animals. They wash their own apples.
I didn't know that.
You guys remember that from school? It was like the big takeaway from the Ranger Rick books. That, like, the raccoon will mosey down to the water and wash off its apple.
Wow.
You know, so it was sort of like a role model for us kids. It was like, hey, go wash off your apple. You know who else washed off the apple? That cool looking animal with the little mask.
Yeah, they're bandits.
Oh yeah, they are little bandits. they're gorgeous animals, but they scare me. They seem kind of like they're gonna bite you for no reason.
Yeah,
they're like I think they're somewhat related to like a wolverine in some fashion, where they will get like squirrely and claw at you.
Well, they'll claw your dick off without even thinking twice about it.
That's ground zero. They start in the middle.
Yeah, that's where you're right. They start. They know what the vitals are.
It's like ingrained in them.
Yeah.
They know no other way.
Yeah, well, I mean, if in other languages, if you look at what they're called in other languages, it basically translates to cockswiper. So.
That's right.
So you can take that for what you will, but it's.
And I will.
It's tough to ignore.
I'll totally take that.
So did you have to get that initially feral cat? Did you have to get it shots and stuff?
Yeah, we took it into the vet and got it checked out because we already had dogs, and so I didn't want to mix it with the other animals if it was potentially sick or something. And ultimately, we'll have to get it spayed. But for right now, it's still basically a kitten.
Very cool. How did it get there?
Yeah. They just showed up. They just showed up out of nowhere.
Stupid question.
White ball. It's like this perfect white cat, and I saw this tiny little white ball flying around the yard once in a while, and we could never catch it. And we were going to go out of town for a week, and I was like, we started feeding this animal. I told my wife this. I said, you're going to have to find a trap and trap this cat, otherwise it's going to die when we're gone, or, something. So she got the trap, we caught it.
So it was born directly out of a mother cat. There no egg or anything.
Well, I hadn't seen cat eggs. I've seen them before, and I did not see cat eggs around the house before. So I think it was probably delivered of a feline and just got loose or something.
Okay. Cool.
Well, sweet, Josh. Thanks for calling, man. It's good to talk to you.
Yeah, I've enjoyed listening to this podcast the last hour, and I was just glad to be a part of it.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Say hi to Kathy, the new cat, for me.
Oh, I certainly will.
Yeah, and give our love to the rest of your family too.
And my love to all of your family.
Thank you.
Family exchange love.
Yep, cool. All right, Josh. We'll talk to you soon then.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
All
Josh
right.
Meredith.
So we're coming up on...
Great guy.
Come up in the hour soon. Yeah, what's up, Josh? That was fun, man.
Yeah.
That's cool that cat story had a good ending.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought that it was going to be like, oh, we trapped the cat and then Animal Services came and, did something worse. Or, like, put it in a weird cage. It's like, no, like, we can adopt it. And everything's fine.
Yeah, I was really happy that's pretty cool. You don't see that every day. Usually you just see people who will catch whatever animals kind of out there and then kill it. Or gas it or kill it or gas it and kill it and stuff like that. Or shoot it or hang it or drown it.
Usually when a story starts with a cat trap being set, a lot of times the ending's not as I don't know, like, that was cool. I thought it was cool. Like,
it was really cool.
I thought it was going to be at like the Humane Society, like waiting in like a thing for like someone else to adopt it or something.
Yeah.
Or like it was a feral cat and it had to be like thrown out into a different part of the wilderness. But no,
yep.
They get to keep it, so it's cool.
So mad props. And we also have to thank Josh because he sent down the cable that we're using right now for our podcast, the microphone cable from Cardis Audio.
Very
Make great
cool.
cables.
Very cool.
That's why it's crystal clear right now. Crystal clear.
Brought to you by Cardis Audio. Crystal clear audio.
Exactly.
Cardis. www.cardis.com.
Exactly.
All our cabling is done by Cardis.
That's correct. Every single bit of it. Great stuff. Well, so do we have anyone else that called in, Ted?
I'm going through my missed calls, and a lot of the missed calls were about some other stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just sort of let's see if there's anything we can clean up here.
We're gonna try one more real quick.
Oh, we knew that.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna pick up. We have to tell him when he's on the podcast so he doesn't start saying embarrassing stuff.
Yeah.
Hi, Bertie.
Hey, Dad, you're on the podcast right now with me and Ted.
What's up, Dad?
All right.
How's it going?
Hey, Ted. Great.
We're talking about animals.
Okay. Okay, I like animals.
What's your favorite animal?
Favorite animal?
Oh, there's so many. Dogs are great. Heck, I don't know. I like them all.
Did you say dogs?
Dogs.
That was you're the third person to say dogs.
I feel like, yeah, everyone's sort of overlooking the tiger. Like, how awesome is a tiger?
Yeah, I don't have a lot of personal connection with tigers. They're cool, but you know.
They're badass looking. They have green eyes. They have like an awesome coat.
They are, but you know, like favorite. I think they're iconic. You know, tigers are iconic, all that sort of thing. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure. You know. Oh,
So
dead air.
So question. What?
Dead air.
Yeah. So question.
What about giraffes?
Giraffes are cool. They're kind of weird. Giraffes are good.
Yeah, I feel like
Whales are good.
they're either from the future or the past. They don't look of this time. They look either prehistoric or like a highly evolved.
Yeah, I think they do look very of the past. You know what are weird animals? Weird animals are goats. I mean, they have these sort of weird lumps. Their bones stick out in weird places, and you know, they're kind of strange.
Yeah, they look sort of like lambs. You know those white
Lamb?
goats? You know the white goats that look
Yeah.
sort of like Molly? Those also look like a lamb. They have that same head.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. Once I was holding Molly, our dog, our English Bull Terrier. She was younger. I held her, and someone came running over and said, "Oh, it's the dog." I thought it was a goat.
Yeah, they look like goats and they also look sort of like lambs. They're like.
Yeah.
Remember we figured out that cashmere. I guess you and Mom already knew this, but I didn't know this. The cashmere is from a goat, not a sheep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Go figure.
Go figure. It's a wonderful world, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool. All right, Dad. Well, thanks for checking in with us on animals.
Great. Happy to anytime. Anytime you need the bottom line, you know, the word, you know, check with me.
Sounds good. All right. Well, have a great rest of your night then, okay?
Okay. See you later.
All right, see you, Dad.
Bye. All right, that was Dad weighing in on animals.
Nice. We should have gotten some stories about Kodiak, Alaska, and Key West, Florida,
Yeah.
and also Northern California near Laguna Seca and Carmel. Because we visited that, and I caught a lizard there.
Yes, you did. Well, next time. Next time for that. All right. So, Ted, any closing thoughts? We're coming up about an hour now.
Yeah, when I caught that lizard, I was probably about 10, and then I took it back to Portland. I fed it crickets, and it was one of the kind of lizards where they had this defense mechanism where when you grab at the tail breaks off. Like if a bird or another predator or like a human grabs the tail will break off and then grow back, but it never grows back to the exact same like specifications. It's like a smaller, stubbier tail. So keep that in mind if you're ever gonna grab like a lizard or a skink or something by the tail. It could break off. I managed to catch that one even though the tail broke off. So, but he lived a nice life.
What lived a nice life?
The lizard that I caught in Portland fed crickets.
Okay. That's cool.
There's your crickets.
Yeah, there are some animals that if you it's the same thing with their penis. If you grab their penis, it'll come off and it'll
grow back. Yeah.
Yeah, but in a different kind of
shape.
Different shape. Yeah. So there's that thing with those animals. I forget what animal it is that does that.
Yeah, I forgot which one of that is too.
Okay, so gosh, there's a lot more to talk about with animals. Because I just came up with a cool topic about. I guess we kind of talked about it a little bit when we talked about.
Did I tell you the story about how I was in Solstice Canyon and I saw a rattlesnake and I wasn't even scared?
Apparently, Ted saw a rattlesnake in Solstice Canyon and he was not scared.
Yeah. So.
Apparently, and I wasn't there to verify that he was not scared.
I just took some pics and moved on.
Was he scared? Was the snake scared?
He seemed okay about it.
So you guys just like kind of just
Locked eyes.
Yep. You guys knew you could basically look like gunfighters. You said, "Listen, we can."
It's not our day. It's neither of our day to leave this fair earth.
You could have both.
Truce.
You could have each killed each other.
Truce.
And then who would have won? Then no one would have won if you both would have killed each other.
At that point, yeah.
So it's kind of like let's go to fight another day. You know.
Yeah.
So that was cool. All right, gosh. Well, another good podcast. Animals is a topic, and we will see you next time.
Cool, guys. See you guys.
All right, bye. Oh, don't forget to check us out on Facebook. It's Bert and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Also, you can send us donations to support us at bertandted@gmail.com. That's the PayPal account, bertandted@gmail.com. Also, you can just email us at bertandted@gmail.com and give us show suggestions or threats or maybe like date requests or something like that. So
the date request folder, the subfolder within the Gmail is not as
it's filling up.
Yeah,
and it's
not as empty as I had thought it would be.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of weird.
Also, let's while you guys have the checkbooks out, let's get some money over the American Humane Society. Remember to have your pet animals spayed and neutered.
That's cutting off their balls, isn't it?
Yeah, we're trying to control the pet population, though.
Why, though? That doesn't make any sense.
I think it's like a pre-abortion. I think it's like one step before abortion.
I think it is too, but I don't. Why you don't do that to humans? Why would you do it to animals? Do you see what I'm saying here?
Remember to go to the Humane Society, get your.
Oh yeah, just.
There's a spay and neuter truck.
I'm trying to have a dialogue. I'm trying to have a dialogue, and you are completely shutting me up.
Make the decision for yourself, but there are spay and neuter trucks going around in a city near you.
A spay or neuter truck?
I think so. I don't know.
Like a truck of death? What is this like? This is terrible. I'm in shock.
So we have an anti-spay neuter. We have a pro-spay neuter. Guys, the information's out there. Do the research for yourself. Come to a decision.
Listen, if I want to spay or neuter my pet, I'll do it myself. I've got a knife.
Guys, the information's out there.
I've got a knife and a bathtub.
I want everyone to go out and do the research that you need to do.
Well, okay, that's fair. I think the research you need to do is looking with.
It's always the person who's right who can comfortably say, make up your own mind. It's the other person with the other agenda that's wrong.
I think that everyone can do their own research in the comfort of their own home by looking within their heart and knowing that it's not right to cut off someone's fucking balls.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I think I need to take a chill pill because I'm about to fucking go off the deep end right now. Anyway, thanks for listening, everyone. Ted, it's great to host with you as always.
Okay, so yeah. All right, guys.
See you next time. Bye.
Hasta.